Hey you guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm the Buddha Baddie. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from the Most High, and I give you guys those messages to see what's going on in the collective, what you guys need to be aware of, and things of that sort. Alright, we're gonna get started into this message. Anything you know about me will also be in the link in the description, and if you want to book a personal, link will also be in the description. Spirit, ancient ancestors, universe, source, thank you so much for guiding me and allowing me to receive the most accurate messages that I can at this moment in time. Any evil, ill will, intent, negativity, any attempts at destiny swapping, please return to sender tenfold. Thank you. I ask the universal consciousness and God that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to please guide and protect me as I communicate with my guides and I tap into the wisdom of the universe. I respect this opportunity and use this not for ego or controlling others, but with pure intentions of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Anything that is in, near, around, or about me that is not of the light, please go back to where you came from or turn to light if you choose, but stay away from me. Okay, let's get started with this energy. 1, 2, 3 on my timer. All right, Spirit, let's tap in. What energy wants to come through right now? All right, so we have, ooh, secret admirer. All right, so secret admirer, hidden affection, anonymous notes, unknown interest. Someone's watching. And I just got a text message. Maybe you're going to receive a text very soon or a letter. All right, someone is spying, or I shouldn't say spying, but they're eyeing you right now. And there's a secret admirer in your midst, okay? There's someone here. Oh, okay. But back of the deck, we have red flags, warning signs, ignored intuition, potential trouble. Be careful. Yeah, be careful of a secret admirer who's coming into your energy, who wants to talk to you or has some sort of hidden infection. Or hidden affection, but also hidden infection. This could be like a spiritually transmitted demon or disease. Yeah, I'm getting this like a spiritually transmitted disease, but this could be another disease. So please protect your energy, because someone could be admiring you. They can have some sort of disease. Okay, and that's some sort of red flag that I feel like you guys are definitely trying to avoid. Or you're just, yeah, just don't, I don't know what I'm tapping into, you guys. Okay, we have triggered emotional reactions, unresolved wounds, facing past hurts. Why does this bother me? So yeah, this is like some sort of secret admirer who's triggered. Maybe they could be crying. All right, someone could have blue hair or blue strands in their hair. Someone is very angry. Like they have unresolved wounds here. Okay, so this is an admirer here behind the scenes who's watching you. They could be watching you online because she's looking at her phone here. They could be angry, all right, because they have some sort of wounds here that they're not healing from, but they know, yeah, something about your luxurious life. So maybe they know that you guys are in this like enjoying the rewards of your labor, all right. And this is someone here who could have been secretly like admiring you, but also like, I don't know, I'm getting like this person definitely has some sort of weird like disease or spiritually transmitted disease, and maybe they like have some sort of hidden affection towards you, but they also like feel like they have unresolved issues or wounds that they have to like work through here. It's like something about you they admire, but they also like get triggered by. Okay, let's clarify. Yeah, it's because you've done your shadow work. They're triggered by the shadow work you've done. So this person hasn't done their shadow work, basically. Okay, you're facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, and accepting imperfections. Meet your darker self. Yeah, so this doesn't mean demonic energy. If you know shadow work, you obviously know it's integrating your shadow side. To integrate your shadow side, it kind of, the duality of a human, if you integrate your shadow side, it just allows things to, it allows you to harness a certain power within you that you can't always have by just staying in your light side. Okay, this is why a lot of people do a lot of things in their shadow side, you know. That's how like a lot of like people and like who let's just say like people in politics and certain things like that, like a lot of them operate only out of their shadow side, because shadow side is a lot about like encompassing your power, so to say. But people can use their shadow side to the depths of, you know, despair, where they will literally like sell their soul and do things that have a very, very shadowy energy. But it's important to integrate your light and shadow side so that you can have this balance, and I feel like that's what you're doing here. But someone here could only, I feel like, only operates maybe in the shadow or in the light, all right, but they're just angry and upset that you're doing your shadow work here. Like someone is angry. Like I'm getting an energy of like someone's jealous that you have like, you could have changed so much that like they don't recognize you anymore, but it's like they admire it. They admire it, which is like flattering, but at the same time, like they're also like, I feel like I feel like it is envy that they can't do the shadow work like you or something. They haven't done the shadow work. Yeah, a clout chaser here. So there's some sort of clout chaser who does anything for attention. They're fame hungry. They're desperate for followers. Anything for a like. Yeah, so I feel like they could be watching online. Maybe you're getting likes, or maybe you're getting followers, or maybe you're just doing something here that's very true to you, and you're just, I don't know, this person's just angry here. I feel like you've gotten closure from this energy. Yeah, this is the big payback. Consequences returning, karma cycle, what goes around. Letting go, ending chapters, emotional release, and finally free. Like you're finally free from this kind of energy. I'm getting this person needs to do some sort of shadow work that they haven't done. All right, so they're triggered that you guys could be like maintaining a sense of like popularity or fame or something, or you're just rising in some type of way here. A lot of this has to do with like online. Like someone could be trying to send you a message online because they see that you guys are expanding. People are kind of like, you know, tuned into what you're doing here. But we have sugar-coated, sweet but deceptive words, empty compliments, hidden insults, too good to be true. Yeah, I feel like this person was like chasing fame or something. Like they thought that you guys were too good to be true in some type of way. Maybe they saw, I heard like, oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. What I heard is, if you don't love me, or if you don't like me at my lowest or love me at my lowest, you don't deserve me at my best. So this is someone who took you for granted, who didn't like you maybe when you were going through it, or they just didn't give you like this kind of reciprocity when you were going through it. But I feel like now since you're on the up and up, this person's definitely trying to clout chase off you. Ew. And they could have an infection. Get the F away. This evil eyeing an earth angel. This person's evil eyeing an earth angel. Like no wonder why they're triggered, because you're not letting them anywhere in your energy. Like they can only watch you from like either online or like they cannot talk to you in person. Like they cannot get close to you. I feel like you're looking at a barrier to this person, because all they did was lie and like give you sweet sugar-coated energy. What's that song where it's like sugar-coated lies? How does it go? I don't know, but there's something about that lyric where it's like, I don't know, this person's definitely, yeah, they were sugarcoating a lot. They're very deceptive. All right, this person could have been getting clout off your name or something, or they're triggered because you've done your shadow work and they can no longer like gain fame or something off of you. Okay, they could have been trying to insult you. All right, maybe cause a health concern for you. All right, who is the secret admirer, Holy Spirit? Who is this unknown interest? What's hidden affection? All right, like I said, they could have an entity, some sort of weird infection or something. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, this is someone who could have abandoned you. Maybe they thought they were at their best here, and they abandoned you when you were at your lowest here. All right, and they thought they can make something out of doing that. Okay, it says rich guy, single, sexy, and successful. Okay, this is someone here who definitely, I feel like they could be like wealthy, or they may have maintained some sort of wealth here, or this could also mean like spiritual wealth. Okay. But I feel like this person is definitely like they feel bound to something here. All right, maybe they have to face their shadow side and they haven't done so here. All right, so this person's like definitely struggling with facing their shadow side, and maybe abandonment issues also as well, because you guys have either like walked away or cleanse this person off your energy. You have closed that door here. All right, I heard you're entering your lucky season. Yeah, this person's in their thoughts now. All right, thinking about the love that you gave them, or thinking about the love that they could have gotten from you, or thinking just about how loving you are in general. All right, this person's bound to something here. They could be bound to also like how they abandoned you, 9/11 on my timer, or how they like left a situation, or how you like walked out, like whatever this is for you guys, because this is a general message, so it could resonate differently. All right, clarify it. Triggered. Why is this person so triggered? What are they so triggered about, Holy Spirit? Well, they're getting a message, a shocking message. Yeah, they're triggered that you're unbothered. So this person is facing a lot of past hurts. They're wondering why it bothers them so much that you are unbothered by them. Okay, so this person could be really upset. They're really shocked that you're in this energy of like, Okay, whatever deuces, like checking up the deuces, because you've gone through an awakening already. You have like done your shadow work, you've cleansed out this energy, and this person's now watching you and like a like angry, like bitter that you're unbothered. Clarify unbothered. Yeah, I feel like you are unbothered by someone who is very cold, very deceptive, very cold, like cutthroat. This person could have just iced you out and said nothing and just was very like detached emotionally. All right, maybe this person thinks more logically than emotionally. All right, I'm getting this person is triggered because in some way they thought that you would, I don't know if they had some sort of karmic cycle that they were in, that they expected you to come towards them or they expected you to come back to them or something, but I feel like you really just were unbothered by their acts and the way that they treated you, and you just went within and healed and you did your shadow work, and now you're a bliss with yourself because you've done the healing work. You're in your north node. Your ancestors have also helped put things into perspective for you so you don't keep on holding on to this kind of energy, all right? Or you don't feel triggered by this kind of energy anymore. Clarify shadow work. Facing hidden fears, moving your darker self. Yeah, I saw High Priestess. You guys have done your shadow work, okay? All right, when it comes to feeling lack of love, okay, maybe this person was at one point, they thought they can pinpoint something or trigger you through like a lack of love or feeling not loved. Maybe that was a certain weak point that you had to do shadow work on. I feel like you guys have done that. You've poured love into yourself. Clarify shadow work. Yeah, manifestation. So you're manifesting. All right, 11:33 on my timer. You have done the shadow work, so you're able to manifest here. This person, yeah, this person's, oh, wow. So just be mindful that this person is very mentally unwell right now because of the evil eye and the death magic they've been sending your way, because you guys are held in high honor. All right, and you're receiving a commitment that's also held in high honor. There's like a divinely blessed, God-ordained relationship. Clarify manifestation. Because you've done the shadow work. Clarify manifestation. Divinity. Yep, you manifested through your divinity. 12:12 on my timer. You were determined, and Spirit saw that you have cleared out your energy. You've done the meditation exercises. You have gotten closer to the divine. You see how there's a halo around this person's head? You have like this halo now. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy because you guys are divine feminines, okay? Yeah, you've gone through a transition, like I said. You know, you don't love me at my lowest, you don't deserve me at my best. And if they were, you know, playing in your face or whatever, acting a certain way, trying to gain clout off of something that they've done or something that they tried doing or whatever, now when you're at your best and you're in your divine energy, they can't receive that, okay? They can't come near you, all right? Yeah, in the distant future, they're going to be very, very upset and very angry with the news that they're getting about you getting some sort of achievement here. All right, they could have been doing some voodoo on your achievements. Clarify manifestation and divinity, Holy Spirit. Yeah, Earth Angel, I can't mix up. Yeah, this person was ritualistically sending you trying to send you a lot of chaos, destruction to your manifestations, all out of animosity they had towards you. So this is like a secret admirer who also is just clout hungry, desperate for attention. But it's like I'm getting like now it's like this is not a good energy, by the way, though. This is definitely a clout hungry person who just like sees you on the up and up, and now they just are like desperate for your energy, desperate for your attention, because now they see that you're pouring into yourself or you're getting something that they once didn't give you or didn't want to give you, knowing that damn well you can get that from someone else. It's kind of that kind of energy. But yeah, you're an Earth Angel. You're a divine Earth Angel. And you've done the shadow work. Clarify clout chaser. Yeah. There's someone who's clout chasing off your intuitive abilities as well. Okay. Or someone wanted to seem like they were intuitive or whatever. Maybe they're trying to seem like they were some type of intuitive being or something who knew something about you for fame or whatever. Clarify intuitive, Kev. Okay, if we have family. Alright, so divine masculine. Okay. Well, I believe it was a divine masculine doing this. Or a divine masculine's family. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So this could have been a divine masculine's family who was clout chasing off you guys. Intuitive. Maybe they were taking something off of your energy. All right, but your work and your labor and efforts are paying off here because you're manifesting. All right, yeah, I feel like this is like someone who was trying to like clout chase off of you guys. I'm getting maybe a divine masculine's family could have been doing this. Or they could have said that you were doing this to a person. I don't know. Take what resonates. Someone could have said that you were trying to cloud chase off someone for followers or something. Whatever this is. Yeah, but this person knows that as they've gone through an awakening that you guys are divine earth angel. Like, their family could have lied to them saying, like, oh, this person is just saying they're divine. They just want to get towards you. They just want your money. They want your clout. They want whatever bull BS they were saying about this. Whatever. Clarify sweet but deceptive words. Hidden insults. Too good to be true. Yeah. I feel like this person is surprised that you love yourself. Like, they didn't really think, like, there was like, oh, there's no way. But this person doesn't actually love themselves. I don't know what they expected from you, but clearly didn't have the best expectations about you guys. They didn't think that you would love yourself. Also, I feel like this person was like, yeah, this person was like, they're an admirer of you, but they're also very toxic. Like, I'm getting this person, clearly, they want to act like they love themselves here, okay? They want to act like they have all this self-love here, all right? But I'm getting, like, a lot of the, they're just really kind of, I don't know. Clarify self-love and priest. Love spell. Divination. Third party. Okay, so this could have been a third party who was doing a love spell on a divine masculine, divine feminine here to make them seem like, yeah, so this is like a third party trying to get in the way of a divine masculine, divine feminine who has some weird infection, who's like watching online, bitter, upset because they're not getting clout off of them. Weird. This is why you probably had to cut off this energy, or spirit guided you guys to cut off this weird karmic influence. Odd. Clarify self-love and priest. We have distant future. So yeah, I feel like this is someone here who knows, like, down the road, you guys are going to receive some sort of manifestation that you guys have been, like, manifesting. Like, your harvest season. Alright, they've been trying to cause some sort of, like, blockage to this, but I feel like it's, like, now they're being split in the middle. Now it's being split between, I heard split between two worlds. Interesting. Yeah, so I feel like your ancestors are like, I heard you're barking up the wrong tree. So your ancestors are saying to this karmic influence they're barking up the wrong tree. All right, because of all this false information. They were trying to do a lot of, like, getting in the way, meddling energy, okay, with this false information, these false statements here about your gift, about a gifted starseed, twin flame. All right, so this could be a twin flame energy that's protected. All right, maybe the twin flame union is protected. I don't know. But there's someone who could have been in between this twin flame union trying to put false information on a gifted starseed to make, I don't know. It's just, I'm definitely getting, like, karmic influence meddling energy, okay? So let's clarify. I get these last cards and then I'll close out the reading. But I'm gonna get this deck because this deck has the information that we need for this reading. Yeah, like I said, so karmic influences, gossiping. This is a lot of gossip in twin flame. Oh, they were gossiping. This is like karmic influence that were gossiping about a twin flame connection, or a karmic influence that was gossiping about a twin flame connection, that was trying to clout chase off a twin flame connection or something. What the hell? What the hell? Alright, yeah, they wanted to overload these twin flames. Alright, process involves too many steps and slows down progress. They wanted to slow down the progress of a twin flame connection. Delegates responsibilities to avoid burnout, too many responsibilities, and don't let pressure slow you down. We have souls maturing, twin flame souls maturing separately to bring deeper wisdom upon reunion. Growing in parallel dimensions, like I said, in between two worlds. Destined to intersect again. Alright, so you're destined to intersect with your twin flame again. Evolving separately and becoming whole individually. So you guys have both been doing the work, both been manifesting each other, all right? And someone is like, some karmic influence trying to overload you guys because they're in the background, behind the scenes crying because they're triggered that you guys are doing your shadow work and they can't get involved. Like, what the hell? Yeah, you guys are going through a massive breakthrough in the twin flame connection. 1919 on my timer. I love that. I know that the twin flame connection is not all rainbows and kittens, and a lot of it is dark and dark night of the soul and just heavy, and a lot of it is like intense, okay? But once you guys, yeah, go through this breakthrough, you're gonna be gifted here, okay? Or you're being seen as a gift, okay? Or you're getting some type of gift here from the universe for all the hard work you've done. Yeah, we have routine. Okay, unsettled sleep brings about fatigue and reduced alertness. Your dreams hold messages. Let them guide your intuition. So someone could be definitely getting dreams in the dream state here. Okay, we have in my dreams, I touch you, I see you, and I hear you. Our connection transcends the physical world and unites us in the dreamscape. So you definitely could be getting a lot of dreams about your twin flame. You guys could be connecting in the astral. All right, I know that definitely happens. You guys can definitely like be contacting each other through the astral. Okay, yeah. Someone was routinely trying to turn back time with manipulation on this twin flame connection. Damn, this is like a diabolical karmic influence. Let me tell you. Yeah, we have lifesaver. You are not alone in the storm. As you grasp for air, salvation appears a breath away from safety. I feel your presence in the abyss. Our connection deep despite the distance. I reached out to save you, but you chose the depths. Perhaps you were never meant to resurface with me. Interesting. So what I'm getting is this. You guys were meant to separate, obviously, to evolve separately. All right. I'm getting that this person, maybe they had like some sort of savior complex. I don't know. But I feel like you chose to like focus on bettering yourself or doing shadow work. Like I feel like you focused on doing some type of shadow work here. Okay. Yeah, and this is why you're going through some sort of promotion. Okay, but you guys just know that whatever this person was doing routinely, I also get this person was trying to routinely get this divine masculine to save them, or you guys divine feminine to save them. This karmic influence, they could have been doing a lot of manipulation behind the scenes because they know that they need like some sort of like life raft or something here, because they feel like they're drowning in something that they were trying to do. Yeah, exploitation. They were trying to exploit you guys. Okay, what? Others having power over you due to what they know. So this person thought they had more power over you, or maybe they had more information about you guys both separately, that they thought they could do some sort of manipulation tactic to get one over on both of you guys. Suffering from exploited labor practices. Okay, I see now one of us held all the power, leaving the other one feeling small and voiceless. We need to reset this imbalance. So yeah, there's definitely going to be an imbalance that's being reset. We have trump card, hidden riches and revealing them only to the worthy. Reserve power and using it strategically when needed. Your power lies in patience and use it wisely to surprise when least expected. I'm ready to trust you, but I still need to keep my final card hidden for now. I won't run from our connection, but I have to protect myself until I'm certain. So yeah, I'm feeling there was a lot of like power plays, power dynamic. All right, so maybe this was like having to really work through the ego. Okay, and this person's having to work through the ego here. Yeah. I feel like this person was definitely like chasing after money, all right, more than anything. Let's see. Let's get a few more of these and then I'll close out the reading. All right, we have flexibility, adapt and overcome and bend without breaking. Hiding in strategy, not weakness. Strength found wow, throat chakra, 23 on my timer. Strength found in the ability to yield and bounce back. Yeah, I'm getting this energy of like you're bouncing back. Okay, maybe you have to stay hidden for a little while. Okay, go into the depths of yourself to do some sort of shadow work. Yeah, to do some sort of dark night of the soul energy. All right, now you're coming out more refreshed, more awakened, more energized. All right, but you're still adapting to certain circumstances. We have, I doubted our ability to adapt and grow together, causing unnecessary pain. But now I see that our bond is more flexible and resilient than I imagined. So yeah, I feel like this twin flame connection, there was more pain caused due to not feeling like they could adapt to the situation. There's too many, that's what I'm saying, there's too many karmic influences in between this. And that's how the twin flame journey is. They're just having to heal and deal with manipulation and certain things like that. And having to awaken to those you know, those hidden insights. All right. Wow, back of the deck is unexpected surprise. So like I said, you're getting a big gift from the divine here. Okay, and it's gonna be unexpected. Surprises that spark introspection and lead to emotional breakthroughs. Yeah, you're gonna have a breakthrough soon. Unseen moments of joy that challenge your perception of what truly matters. Unexpected joys reveal hidden depths and profound connections. You may have been feeling down, but the surprise will remind you of our special connection. Wake up and enjoy the moments. All right, so I'm getting like, be present, because there's a certain surprise coming in for you guys. We have digital detox. Lost in the virtual world and neglects real life relationships. Realizes the need for digital detox and seeks clarity. Feels overwhelmed by digital content and needs a break. I feel like there's this karmic influence who's like heavily spying on both of you guys, and they feel like they want to break their phone. They're so mad because they can't like stomp all over the connection. We keep repeating the same patterns with our phones, and it never ends well. When we learn to limit our screen time and be more present. Again, be more present. Maybe you guys are learning to like have less screen time and not be on your phone so much, and not be so, you know, just trapped in the endless void of scrolling and things like that. All right, and then we have oath. Unity and diversity. Embracing differences to create a harmonious and balanced partnership, and divinely guided towards union. So this is an unexpected surprise. You guys are being divinely guided towards union. Okay. We aim for the same target, but fear keeps us from fully committing. Our union needs clarity, not hesitation. So I feel like you guys aren't as hesitant as you maybe were in the past. I feel like more now it's more just needing clarity from a situation. And like I said, there could have been karmic influences trying to manipulate the circumstance and trying to do some sort of like energy manipulation, since they thought they had one over you on you guys, because they both like these karmic influences could have had information about both you guys that you guys didn't have about each other, that can easily try to like separate you guys without, like, you guys know what I'm saying? Like, there's just some type of karmic influences here that we're trying to really keep a connection apart. Okay. And I do want to make an FYI that with twin flames, a lot of them could be fallen twin flames, or, you know, it's very rare for a twin flame to really mature to twin flames and actually come into union and actually have like a settled partnership. But it can happen. But also with twin flames, a lot of times be mindful that sometimes twin flames aren't actually romantic. They can actually just spark your catalyst for your spiritual growth. All right, they could do something with you spiritually. This twin flame could definitely, you guys could come into union to do some sort of business or do some sort of work or something here that doesn't always have to be technically romantic. It could definitely be romantic. All right, I'm not saying that it isn't. But I'm just saying with that, just be mindful, because sometimes a twin flame journey isn't all, you know, romance and love. And, you know, obviously if you both love each other, then, I mean, you and your twin flame obviously both love each other. But if you guys both have romantic feelings for each other, then that actually can pursue and go on. But, you know, there's different cases when it comes to twin flames. But yeah, I'm going to leave that message here. Hopefully that resonated with you guys. Let me know down in the comments below if it did. Anything you know about me will be in the link in the description. Also, yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Should have said that in the beginning, but I didn't. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.